Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to another progress video. I still name these RS update whenever I edit them for some reason. That was the name of it back when I first started doing these progress videos. I mean, that's a terrible name to be honest. RuneScape update, like, it's more than an update, yeah. So yeah, this one's come out a lot sooner after the last progress video, I'm glad to say. Well, because of one reason really, yeah, thanks coronavirus. It's given me the chance to play this game tons more. I mean, I've been averaging, I think, probably 7 to 8 hours a day at least for the last kind of 2 weeks or so, which is much more. I mean, I was averaging about 8 hours a month previously, so good to finally get stuck into the game, to be honest. Not too much to talk about in these opening phases, just a few hard clues that I did, and then some quests that I've done as well. Of course, I'm working towards getting back that quest cape. So yeah, I've just got into the game a lot more really. I found before sometimes when you don't quite play enough, you just don't sort of, you don't get, I mean, you don't want to get addicted to it obviously, but you don't really have that inclination to, keep logging in every day. And, I started to get a lot more passionate about it and, really want to make the progress that, that I've made. And I don't know, it's just that sort of, that gap between sort of playing a game but just for the sake of playing it, or playing it because you really want to kind of wake up and log on. But yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, a few more quests done here, just some of the ones in Zaire that came out a while ago that I never got around to doing. So the Forsaken Tower, that's the Lovakenge one. The Scent of Arceus was in the last clip. It's the Arceus one, clues in the name, of course. And lovely easy quest here. X marks the spot. Brilliant. And I've got a beginner clue scroll for that. I didn't know about these actually. I thought it was just easy, medium, hard, elite and master, but yeah, we've got even more now. The reward kind of sums up though, 36 coins, just one steel axe, so yeah. And the Fremen Exiles quest, I remember hearing about this one coming out, but I didn't actually bother going on and doing it, but it's actually quite straightforward, to be honest. You shouldn't have too much trouble with the final boss in it. This bit's probably my favourite scene actually, when all the basilisks spawn in the market. And then, yeah, just got to wipe them out, and yeah, if you've got a basilisk's slayer task, then it's perfect. That was me after just finishing the final boss. I mean, I didn't even gear up properly, to be fair. I've got my mining cape on, and yeah, yeah, kind of sums that up, to be fair. But yeah, cool to have another quest in the Fremen series. It's one that I spoke about it in my recent podcast. You got the Fremen Trials and the Fremen Isles, and then obviously the Fremen Exiles. Quite an enjoyable series, and considering I didn't do any of the quests on RuneScape 3 that had the Fremen stuff, it's quite cool to do them. So yeah, kudos to Jagex on that one. Another very enjoyable quest that they've made. And yeah, there was the 15k Slayer XP, not too bad, and then 5,000 runecrafting XP. I'm never ever going to complain about time taken away from me having to do runecrafting. There was the Jar of Dirt from the Kraken boss. Wasn't too pleased about that one. Would have preferred to get a Trident, but I think a Jar of Dirt's like 1 in 1,000, so it's twice as rare as the Trident, which, yeah, cheers for that. Straight back to another hard clue, and a pretty standard one there, 162k. And it was time to do a bit of a hunter, so 70 hunter is a requirement, I believe, for Song of the Elves. Is one of the Grandmaster quests that I've still got to do. So Hunter's never a skill that I've enjoyed, so this was a bit tedious, I'd say, although it was actually quite quick as well. I didn't expect the Wilderness Hunter to be quite as quick as it was. I think I was getting like over almost 100k XP per hour, so it didn't take me too long to get to level 70, and that's the requirement needed for the quest. There was a few more as well, and that I needed 66 fire making for making friends with my arm, and then 70 construction, which is coming up shortly, also for Song of the Elves. So I did that just with mostly oak ladders, and then I kind of had a misunderstanding with my butler. I think I accidentally deleted his bedroom, so he couldn't come back, so I had to just quickly finish it on tables, but that wasn't too difficult. Construction is ridiculously quick, I have to say. Like that, it's expensive, but that issue took me like less than an hour to get from like 67 to 70, I think, and I probably wasn't even clicking that efficiently. So it's a skill I want to level up a bit more, but I am aware of the cost, and I'm not sure what level really to go for in terms of doing the benefits. I know 80 you get the next stage of the rejuvenation pool, where I think charges your prayer and your HP, which would be useful. But if I can financially afford that, then another thing I've been wanting to do for a while is to finish most of the hard achievement diaries. So yeah, just going through a going through a few of them there. I was about to say that phrase very wrong. Now, I've got pretty much all the requirements for it, so most of the ones I just had to either get boosts or just get a couple of levels, which wasn't too much of a problem. Yes, that was level 70 thieving, looking to get the boost to 75 to pickpocket gnomes and the Keldagrim, the Keldagrim gemstone, that was the other one I had to do. And then craft some death runes as well for our Ardoon. Now, that took a few tries to say to get the boost, so that will be coming up, I think, towards the end of the video. Fire making, yes, I mentioned level 66 needed for making friends with my arm. I did it quite efficiently, actually. I just, one morning while I was doing some uni work, just cut some yew trees and sort of burn them at the same time. I could have done winter dot, but I thought I might as well, because I was doing some work at the time, just do some AFK stuff and only have to kind of look up once every 5 minutes to do the fire making, and that passed pretty quickly. So yeah, there was level 66. Apologies, the camera's a little bit off there. I'll probably look to progress fire making a bit further next time, actually do a bit of winter dot and maybe do a loot video on that, because fire making is just like ridiculously quick, and you can probably get from 66 to 70 in probably like an hour and a bit, to be fair, knowing how quick it is. It's good your bonfires haven't come out yet. I hope they never do. They were an atrocious update, and they literally, they made fire making basically the same as cooking. The Wilderness Hard Diary, I've been putting this off for a while because I had to kill a bunch of the Wilderness bosses. So that was Chaos Elemental there. I mean, my gear is terrible. I mean, I have such a phobia of the Wilderness still that I still kept, like, level 1, 2, 3, but I still think I'll die really easily. So I never risk anything when I go to the wild. Runecrafting, yes, that's what I was talking about. Level 60 I just got, and I needed +5 boost for the craft some death runes for the Ardoon Diary. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. I had to catch all those cats. Rats, yes, not catch cats. That's use cats to catch rats, and get the boost, and eventually I got that. But this was thieving, so just stole the boost there, and that was the end of the Fremen Diaries for me. It didn't take too many tries, only about 5 I think. The +5 boost is quite rare, I think, because it can go either way sometimes, but I got it there luckily. And that was another hard diary done. The best thing about these is that XP lamp, so I can just lump all the XP on agility, and it saves me like a lot of time overall, or saves me a lot of I just hate agility basically. I mean, who doesn't? But you know what I mean. This was the fight caves. I had to quickly go and do all the fight pits. Had to go in there and quickly finish the Karamji Diary. Gives you that nice teleport to the Shiloh Village gem mine. I didn't know about that either, so quite a nice perk to have. Another hard diary done, and some more agility XP. Less laps of the series for the agility course to do. And that was the Wilderness Diary, so you get teleport to the Fountain of Rune, plus a couple of other perks, and of course the XP lamp. So yeah, let's have some more agility. And yeah, 35k to 73. That's going to decrease, luckily for me. And back to a few hard clues. I've got the Master Scroll book. I've got that about 6 times now, I think. And pretty standard one there, just the 95k. And 93k. Got an item, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, swiftly move on from that one. And yes, I got the boost after about 20 attempts, I think. But yeah, that was a nice one to get out of the way, because runecrafting and agility go hand in hand with skills that I just don't like doing. So if I can boost them, I don't mind slaying a few rats to do so. And that was finishing the Ardoon Diary, so more XP for agility, and yeah, the cape's quite cool as well. I think it's one of the best in slot too if you don't have somebody, although I've got a fire cape, so that doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, agility getting down there now, and yeah, get more teleports to the farm, and then yeah, just in general getting all hard diaries done is quite a cool thing to aim for. Had to do a bit of pest control. I've been putting this off for a while, getting full void. I've got a couple of the pieces already, but I needed to get some more. So yeah, just purchased the, I think it was the Void Ranger helm here. Still got quite a lot of pest control to do to get the Elite Void as well, but I'll probably work that into each video, maybe just like an hour a day or something, and eventually build up over time. Making friends with my arm, or you have now made friends with my arm, that quest, quite fun to do, to be honest. I didn't enjoy the bit where the trolls keep chucking stuff at you and you get thrown out of the city, but on the whole, a solid quest, another good one added from Jagex. And yeah, as you can see, Kandarin, actually I'll talk about that in a second. Taste of Hope, that's another quest that I've got to do. That's the second one after Darkness of Hallowed Vale. 94 ranged. I've been doing pretty much all my Slayer through ranged recently. No melee at all because I've maxed in that now, so if I can I will do it with range. Ancient plate legs there, got those several times. Yeah, a couple of standard hard clues just to finish this video. And yeah, that's pretty much the progress I've made on the account sort of since the last progress video, well, obviously, but hopefully I'll be able to make a few more of these now I'm playing more. The goals are remaining roughly the same at the moment. We're looking at QuestScape, Hard Achievement Diaries, Slayer and Ranged, and then hopefully just to add in more bosses over time and just sort of learn a few more. But yeah, just we'll be going for those things at the moment, so hopefully the next progress video will be out in a couple of weeks and there'll be plenty of content for you. I'll try to keep them roughly at this length, 11 to 12 minutes. And just try and sort of put all the important stuff into a short video. So thank you very much for watching this one. Thank you very much for the support since the beginning of the lockdown. Really enjoying doing YouTube videos once again. I've got no plans to stop at all, and it doesn't look like I've got any plans to stop this quarantine either. So as usual, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be the quarantine podcast coming out the weekend.